Raising the minimum wage is the right thing to do.
It's fortunate to be a diverse city. We have great weather and several other important attributes that make us a successful city. But one area where we need to improve is helping working families to make ends meet. 40% of working-age households in San Diego County cannot afford to make basic needs without public or private assistance. This figure was at 30% in 2007. We are moving in the wrong direction. No one who works in a full-time job should be unable to pay for basic shelter and food. All right? Full-time work should lift you out of poverty, not keep you in it. Further and important is about 44% of local private sector workforce do not have earned sick days. And if they miss work for an illness, they may lose pay or they may lose their job. San Diego can do better than this.
Real workers, all the people that are here, we are real workers, and we should be treated as such, you know? Perpetuating this injustice is immoral and injustice, inhuman. This is about dignity, and it's inevitable because the conditions of our lives are forcing us to fight for it. It's urgent that workers in San Diego are well paid for the job we do.
San Diego is one of the most expensive places in the United States to live, and that's why today we are here to shine a light on this vital issue. A vital issue to workers, a vital issue to businesses.
We are all a team in a small business, and it makes healthier team members. It's more productive, more creative. You have more buy-in from your employees if you can get people in there who are healthy, who are not worried about whether they're going to be able to pay their bills, and who have a stake in the company. So thanks again to everyone. If anybody would like to talk to me later about this, I challenge all of you small business owners out there to join me in paying your people fair.
The minimum wage held up the lower end of the income distribution during the 1970s and 1980s. But it reached its maximum buying power in 1968. In 1968, the minimum wage was $1.65 an hour. If it had kept pace with inflation in San Diego, it would now be $13.87. So an improvement at the state level to $10 an hour is good, but it still leaves us 28% behind the normal buying power or the real buying power as of 1968. I'm doing well, so it doesn't directly impact me, but the stories here, the people working for the minimum wage, I think are what is important. We added a lot of jobs since we reached bottom in the local economy in 2010, but about 40% of those are in the lower wage categories, and so definitely an increase in the minimum wage would help those workers out a lot. People argue that if you increase the minimum wage, that'll cause a loss of employment. It turns out that the most recent and the best economic research in that area shows that that's not the case.
I'd ask every San Diegan to engage in this discussion because we know we can do better in San Diego, and when we do better in San Diego, we all win.